It gets spooky. Every day is October. Ladies and gentlemen, remember that video I did about the game saying that he was supposed to sign Kendrick Lamar and then two T's came out, got two T's with me. We snatching chains and burning tattoos. Who's Kendrick's homie and bodyguard and said that was straight cap? Well, the game's manager, Whack 100, has actually came out and said that he believes it's cap too. And guess what? The game got in his feelings and fired Whack 100. So
YouTube,
let's get to
Chicks. Get ready. You know what to do, Chicks.
Shout out to
Hey, Chicks Smooth. Appreciate it.
Don't tell me Whack 100 lost his job for telling the truth. Golly, game. Y'all supposed to come together and do a huddle about your lies. Y'all supposed to get it together. Like, yeah, you know I mean? Like,
To your shit too, bro.
oh,
Hey,
no.
dog, you ain't gotta lie, Craig. You know how much of a bad liar you gotta be? That everybody is coming together to get you up out of here and expose you as a liar? So much so that your own manager is not even backing you. That's right, you guys. Whack 100 is telling the game, bruh. Listen, man, I know I lie sometimes, but this lie you just told, you are out of pocket for this, bro.
Your manager comes out? Yeah, man. Y'all never understand how much of a Game fan I was when the documentary dropped. I was a bigger Game fan than 50 Cent. I was riding with Game the whole time. Y'all will never understand. If you went to middle school with me, then you know. I was Jason Taylor for a while in my life, for a couple years of my life. And growing up, I was just like, looking back at some of that stuff, be like, oh yeah, I was truly a little kid because I did not see some of the goofy moves that happened and are continue. But now as a grown man, I see it and be like, holy.
Now, a couple days ago, you guys saw the
I still think Game is a great rapper. There's just something wrong with him. I think he's got some sort of either mental issues or like emotional issues. But Game has always kind of been like that.
video where the game said he wanted to sign Kendrick.
Still a
So
great
it's
rapper.
like
Still a great
he
rapper.
got that, but I always knew. So in the beginning, I would be going in the beginning of my career. I'd be going by Top Dog's house, and just helping him with J Rock stuff and lending my 2 cents, since I was a little bit ahead of the curve than from where they were. And I was always asking Top. I was like, yo, let me get Dot. Mm-hmm. He was like, no. And so he knew what he was. I knew what he was.
So when you say let me get Dot, are you talking about let me get him as an artist or as a feature?
Let me get him.
It's like Kanye, yo, Dot, I got you. Hey, yo, Top, let me get Dot. You know what I think the game's problem is? You know what I don't want to be. You know what I think the game's problem is? Game and as a career Game fan, and I mean, I was listening to the mixtapes where he had a track with Joe Budden type shit. Like, Game has always wanted validation. And Game's personality makes it very hard for people to give it to him. That's his, even if you think of his relationship with G Unit, his relationship with Shady Aftermath, his relationship with Eminem, his relationship with Dr. Dre, his relationship with his brother, his relationship with, like, trust me, I know the Game lore. I had the Game documentary DVD with the little kids rapping, helping out with the Rockabye Baby. But I'm really about that. I was about that. But that's one thing. He just wants validation. He wants people to look at him the way that he wants people to look at him. But he doesn't realize his actions make it damn near impossible. That's why he'll randomly just come out and be like, I slept with all the Kardashians. And it's just like, man, when you a grown man, and it's like, I don't know why he doesn't see that as lame, bro. Like, that is lame shit. That'd be like damn near lame by the time you like a junior, senior in high school. Like, all right, we get it, brother. Like,
let me get him as an artist, because I already I knew what he was gonna be.
This prompted Kendrick Lamar's own security guard, 2T's, to speak out and call out the game. He said, yo, blood faking. He never wanted to sign Kendrick. And as a matter of fact, you guys, the next day, 2T's doubled down again. He responded back to a comment where somebody tagged the game and said, T said you cap. 2T's went on to say, I'm not doing no faking for you niggas this year. Well, a couple days ago, shout out to Back on Fig.
2T said, I had enough. We ain't lying this year. 2026. Oh, yeah, we get... Oh, my God. And then when you think of Game and the Nipsey Hussle stuff, you think of Game and the Photoshop picture of Tupac. You think of Game... It's like, there was at one point where Game had people like... Game it's the same thing I always notice with Game when he raps. He always got to name drop people. He wants to be looked at. Game is a hip hop nerd, and that's beautiful for anybody who does it. Problem is he wants to be looked at the way he looks at like the Snoops, the Eminem, but it's just like, brother, you are a great rapper. You are, when it comes pen to pad, minus that Black Slim Shady, whatever that was. You're a great rapper. Nobody will ever take his skills away from him. Your personality makes it very hard for people to enjoy your music, and that goes to your music, believe it or not. So like the messages come out a certain way because it's coming from you. That's just what it is.
T-Rail and Smack, they called up Wack 100 Game's manager to ask him the question. Did the Game try to sign Kendrick Lamar early on? Wack 100 went on to confirm that the Game is lying. Wack said if it came out of 2T's mouth,
of course it's going to be the back on Fig Boys to get that straightening. Yeah, they're going to get right to it. Yeah, shout out to Figueroa. Yeah. Ain't nothing smoother than a Hoover. They're going to figure it out. Yeah, they had to Hoover stomp on all the facts, you understand me?
It's the truth.
Shout out to Smack and T-Rail, you know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Hey, Wack.
Oranges in the chat, you know what I mean?
Wack.
Travis 6180. What up?
All right, look, we talking about this shit. Yo.
Sorry to pause again, but the person talking is Smack, and if you don't know, Smack and TDE are like this. Not only TDE, but Smack and Kendrick are like this. Like Smack was... He's in, I'm pretty sure, the Num Num Juice music video, and he's in the DNA music video. So like, yeah, they members. they really.
The artist went on the thing talking about that he tried to sign Kendrick Lamar, right?
It's Dot's people.
Who are you talking about? You talking about Game?
Yeah, hold up, Terrell, you explain it, because I
remember like this. You have to remember, and I think Terrell gonna agree with this. You wasn't around back in them days.
When they had GDE, I was around.
No,
yeah.
we talking about before J-Rock even had the feature with Wayne and all that shit.
Yeah, I was around with my brother Q. I was around.
But I mean, whatever him and Top.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, that is Q's. He might be closer with Q, but I'm pretty sure he's Q's boy. But they all fam.
Dog conversation was I can call Top. I don't.
Well, we can call him too.
Y'all know Top. I do know Top at one point in time had kind of wanted to do a joint venture. I don't know if it was with Rock. I don't know if it was with, but that only Top could Top and 2T's could speak on that because 2T's was gang security, and 2T's always been who he is at Top.
And 2T spoke on it. He said blood is lying. He never wanted to sign Kendrick Lamar.
Okay, so why you, if 2T spoke on it, why you calling me about it?
Nigga, because these niggas is arguing. Hold up, Wack.
I can only speak on what I did for Kendrick Lamar.
What you do, Wack?
Well, I'm the first nigga put him on New York radio. First nigga put him on a New York stage. But a lot of niggas I did that for because I had the K-Slate plug. And Top, if you listen to it, when I called him from No Jumper, he told Adam, nigga, Wack gave me the keys in New York. So that's what that was. But other than that, I don't know what Top and Game discussed. 2T's would know because 2T's was always the go-between to that. So if 2T said that, that's what 2T said. I ain't talked to Top about that. But what difference do it make? Because that's still a TDE movement regardless.
Yeah. We niggas is just
The difference is one is Game lying or not. That's all.
trying to solidify that answer. You feel me? Once 2T's came in there and he commented, I feel like, hey, that's what it is. Now you have to argue it.
We both know 2T's don't really do social media, but like I said, I'm gonna call Top today and ask him now. I see that it's floating. I do know at one point in time that it was conversations of trying to do a joint venture. I don't know if it was just overall. Probably back then, let's keep it real, J-Rock was the topic. You know what I'm saying? It was about J-Rock back then. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know if he approached him about that. I just called Top direct and that, but if 2T's said that shit, then there's probably some validity behind it. But then again, it's a little bad blood with those two.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I just called Top.
Game got bad blood with. Yeah, that's the issue.
I'm hit him right now and ask him.
With a
He
lie.
can't tell me.
Now, we also got to finding out that the Game and 2Ts do not rock with each other. We knew that it was friction between the Game and Kendrick's camp, obviously with the Game not supporting Kendrick while he was beefing with Drake last year. But looks like these guys, 2Ts and the Game, have their own personal beef.
Yeah, see, now we could talk about the 2T. You go watch the rest of Chiggs' video to figure out the whole 2T.
YouTube.
And Game beef. Make sure y'all check that out. But the Game has now came out and apparently fired Whack 100. And if you don't know, Whack 100 has been his manager for a long time. So, this one cut. I'm going to play a little quick clip, and then y'all can watch the rest of the video on Chiggs' channel.
All the coverage that you've been doing, I've been watching your shit.
Grand closing. A lot of you guys got in my comments and said, Chiggs, Whack 100 is not managing the Game anymore. As a matter of fact, these guys don't really mess with each other like that. Now, last night, the Game did a stream with Neon. If you guys don't know who that is, Neon is a streamer. He collabs with different artists, athletes, search. Last night, the Game linked up with Neon. He was celebrating his birthday. And while he was on stream, shout out to this channel called Just Clips, he was the first one to realize, yo, Whack is no longer the Game's manager. Once Neon pulled up to the restaurant, he was greeted by the Game's new manager, Trav.
All right, we'll get out from there. And then maybe not a big-ass light once we get inside.
I'm not trying to watch this whole Neon clip. Let's get to the
Is this all black?
Yes, sir.
Ah, thank God.
Travis a game manager.
God.
Travis a game manager.
God.
Travis a game manager.
Oh, what an edit.
How you doing, brother?
Owner of the spot right here.
Hello. Thank you guys so much for having me.
Welcome.
Yes, sir. I'm cool to stream and everything?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's run it. Let's go. Thank you so much. Hello, how you doing? How you doing?
Now, this is interesting because over the last couple of years, there's been rumors and whispers about the Game and Whack 100 not really rocking with each other. Some people say it's because Whack 100 was part of the reason why the Game lost his lawsuit, which he currently has to pay back over $7 million. Now, regardless of the rumors going around, these guys have not made it.
And that's also a very weird case, by the way.
Public that they don't rock with each other. And Whack 100, who has a podcast with Adam 22, and you guys know how Whack speaks on other people's business. He literally has a team on Clubhouse called the Exposers.
We're going to stop right here. If you want to watch the rest of their lore together, I just wanted to show y'all that they don't work with each other. Now, it does seem a little weird that Whack wouldn't make that known when the Back on Fig Boys called him, especially when he said, why don't you call Top? I would assume if they don't work with each other anymore, he would have said, why are you even calling me? Why don't you call, we don't work with each other? I feel like that would have been the time to say that, but it's looking bad.